Want to learn how to draw cartoons? Then this is the channel for you. Don't skip through the video or you'll miss out on some great spoken tips that are dropped throughout it. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it really helps the channel, and hit the bell too so you never miss a tutorial. Let's get started. Yeah, I wasn't kidding, we're actually going to do this. So the original artwork for this isn't absolutely bang on, so we are actually going to maybe actually do some of the mistakes that were in the original drawing, but kind of correct them a little bit as well. So we'll start off by doing the head like this. I'm going to draw kind of a circle for the head here, and then a big thick neck like this. It's a little bit wider at the bottom than it is where it connects with the actual head here. And you want to draw a line about 2/3 of the way across the head to the right. Pretty much there. And when that's in place, just do another line right across the middle like that. You end up with kind of like a Smash Brothers logo. So I'm going to draw a little ear up here, a little kind of triangular ear. And then inside it we'll just kind of shade it in for the inside of the ear. And then a smaller ear on this side. It's not actually smaller, it just kind of looks smaller because of the perspective. And let's just bring that brow out a little bit before bringing it in. So we need an eye pretty much here, and you want to draw it in this kind of leaf shape like this, with the pupil on that side. We can already kind of see it taking shape, it's kind of funny. So we'll draw the muzzle and then the nose like this on this side, and just kind of shade that in. And then for the mouth, come down a little bit and then across, and curve it up just as you get past that line that we drew earlier. Just a slight, very, very slight upwards curve. Subtlety is quite important in that. And then we'll just draw the other side of the muzzle in here. And a very, very small chin, and it all just kind of blends into one at this point. You can do another line down here just to show a bit of fluffiness for the fur. And you might want to kind of fluff this out with some fur as well, just kind of show where the edge of the face is. And now for the further eye. It looks a bit smaller, but again it's not, it's just the perspective, and again we need the eye kind of facing towards us. So if I zoom in a little bit now, just to kind of show you, there, see that pupil's kind of pointing this way, so is that one, and none of the features are too huge because this is basically quite a low resolution image, so you don't have to worry about the details being too precise. Let's try and get back to the perspective I was in a moment before. There we go. So now the body, the body made me giggle several times, the first few times I saw it in various memes. We're going to do our best to kind of replicate it now. It's going to look uneven, and that is intended. So I think the best way to do this is to draw a line down like this. It's got a bit of a curve. Okay, this is going to be the spot between the pectoral muscles. And then a line across, and up like this. Okay, the head's got to be really small. Just keep in mind the head is way smaller than any other part of the body. Now this, you'd think, looking at how wide this line is, this would go way over here. It doesn't, it just kind of goes to like here. And I can see what they were doing with the perspective, but it's not quite right. But we're not here to criticize the artistic quality of the body, shall we say. I mean, it's not bad. It's just we're trying to replicate the mean shape. Alright, so before we draw more of the arm, I'm just going to draw in the shoulders here, and then I'm going to actually draw in the torso. So, just some lines kind of coming down, give them a bit of a flick out as you get to the hips here, and then you can just gently close it off, like this. That'll help you position the legs in just a moment, but what we're going to do, we're going to draw that, it's like a 10-pack. So what we're going to do, we're going to draw a line down the middle to separate them. And then we're just going to draw an overarching kind of shape like this. There's also a few kind of muscles here for some reason. So we'll start dividing this into 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This bit's pretty fun. You just get to kind of draw curves over and over again until you get this kind of ridiculous ab shape. Okay, there we go. And the torso just kind of ends there. But for the legs, we've got one leg over here that's really, really wide at the top, but it gets really narrow at the knee, and then a lower leg just kind of down here, again gets really narrow at the ankle, and the feet are literally like little plates at the bottom, and honestly that's kind of hilarious. We have a very, very top heavy character here. So this thigh is way more narrow than the other thigh, as you can see. We need to bring this into a very narrow ankle again. Obviously this dog very much skips leg day, or ankle day rather, because the thighs are huge, but the lower legs aren't. And now to do the arms, now that the torso's out of the way, so we can draw the bicep down to about here. And the forearm is like Popeye, dude. It's like all the way down here. Okay. Big kind of round shape. And then a paw with obviously 4 little... Are they called fingers on dogs? I guess not, right? They're more like just digits. You can have some claws there if you want. Make them look even more badass. And then the other arm over here. And a big forearm again, big kind of Popeye forearm. Probably eats a lot of spinach, who knows? Or kibble. And then again the 4 kind of paws on this side. You can have some claws there if you want. Alright, so so that's Swole Dog. We've got Swole Dog on. And let's do Cheems. So this one's way harder to draw because the cropping's interesting on it, but we'll do our best. So again, I'm going to start with a little circle for the head. That head's going to be pretty much level with the pecs. Like there. This character's way smaller. And we'll draw the snout like that, kind of pointing downish. And the rest of the head you can just kind of draw out and make it... Oh wait, don't go down like that, I made a mistake there. Make it kind of wide, going back like this. And what we're going to do now, we're going to basically draw the figure, the silhouette of the character, because it's got such a strange shape because of the cropping. I think that's the best thing to do. So it's kind of a jigsaw puzzle looking shape. This paw gets cut off, so we'll actually replicate that, because why not? There's a bit of a leg here that you don't really see much detail of, because it's, again, kind of cropped out. We've got a front paw here that goes up into the chest, and then joins with the muzzle there. And you've got like a back leg just kind of sticking out over here. Okay, so I know it's a really kind of weird shape, but try and get these bumps over here. If it helps you kind of visualize it, there's like a fold in the fur here, and there's another one kind of there. There's actually a little one here as well. Okay, so we'll work on the legs and then we'll do the face last. So this leg actually kind of gets there, but doesn't quite reach the crease, and this folds out towards the chest. There's not a lot of detail down here because I think the quality of the crop just kind of makes it funnier, honestly. But we'll draw a little fold for the belly there. We need to draw some claws on the end of this paw here. There is actually, now I look at it more carefully, there is actually another leg, or another foot, just here. So this is a leg, I've just realised, but it still works. So we'll add some claws here, and some claws there. Just a loose sketch, you can make those look better when you ink it. And now for the face, so we'll draw the nose on the end, and now for that very classic kind of sad face. So we want to draw a little line down for the philtrum, and then the mouth looks really, really sad. It kind of goes up and then down like that, just to kind of accentuate just how sad that face is. The lip really kind of comes down like this. Add some little dots for the whiskers if you want. And now for the near eye, we've got, it's just kind of like a black void, and it's not very wide open. Think of it like a leaf, but you just kind of colour it in black. And then the big blue tear, like, comes down over the face. Okay, just kind of curve it around the curvature of the head. And now for the far eye, it's a little bit wider open, you can just kind of draw a blob over there. And then just kind of wrap it round to the shape of the head. There's a small ear here. And then over here, there's a nearer ear. Again, it's quite small. The ear's not very big on this breed of dog. And again, just a bit of fur there for the side of the face. Looks kind of like a bear actually, but it's most of the way there. We can actually curve this muzzle a bit. And there we go. I'm going to make it point down a little bit more. And that's basically it. So I'm going to get my... Well, I'm going to ink over this and finish it all off. You might want to do a few things to polish, like maybe widen the neck if you don't feel that's right. You know, this is a great time to look around, look for any last mistakes you don't like, anything you want to correct. If it's really bothering you, you could correct this thigh and make it as wide as the other one, but I'm going to keep mine the way it is in the original drawing just because I think it's hilarious. But other than that, we are good to go. So I'm going to go over this with my inks. You should do the same, and I'll see you in just a moment. Now that is looking pretty good if I do say so myself. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Leave a comment letting me know what you'd like me to draw next time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more great tutorials just like this one. Until next time.